Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, August 11th. Some steady, heavy rainfall moved through parts of the Mid-Atlantic region earlier today. Could be another round of showers with embedded thunderstorms later on this afternoon as a cool front approaches the region. This is the latest radar loop. And here's that steadier, heavier rain that pushed through eastern Pennsylvania, the Delmarva Peninsula, into New Jersey earlier today. It's pulling out right now. There are some residual showers out in southwestern Pennsylvania. This is the area where we will look over the next few hours. Be kind of a break in the pattern during the midday hours, mostly cloudy skies to partly sunny up and down the I-95 corridor with an isolated shower or two. Then later this afternoon, another round of showers is likely associated with the approach of a cool frontal system. Could be some strong thunderstorms in the pattern this afternoon into the early part of tonight. And then cooler, less humid air rolls in late tonight. Tomorrow looks like a pretty nice day. You cannot completely rule out a shower or thunderstorm, especially during tomorrow afternoon in parts of the I-95 corridor, as there still will be some instability. Quite cool tomorrow night, and tomorrow night skies should be at worst partly cloudy, perhaps even a little bit better than that to view the meteor shower, the Perseid meteor shower peaks late tomorrow night. Thursday and Friday look like quite nice days, but by the weekend it'll get very warm and more humid. Well, here's the latest U.S. surface map, and again we had some steadier, heavier rain that pushed through earlier today, pushed through the eastern part of the Mid-Atlantic region, but still a cool frontal system approaching from the west. Some showers right now out across southwestern Pennsylvania. We'll look towards that area over the next couple of hours. Again, pretty much of a break in the precipitation pattern during the midday here in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, after that morning rain pulls to the north and east. But another round of showers is quite likely this afternoon, and there can be some embedded thunderstorms as that cool front presses towards the east coast. Well, let's take a look at a few computer forecast maps for the upcoming event here. This is using last night's 0Z NAM, North American Mesoscale model. This is the upper air pattern, 500 millibar pattern, and there is indeed an upper level low approaching the region, so that will enhance the instability in the atmosphere. Notice this trough in the upper part of the atmosphere as of about 2 p.m. this afternoon. This is the 18Z forecast from last night's 0Z model run. Again, pretty significant upper level trough approaching the east coast. Let's jump ahead 6 hours to see where this moves. And indeed, it just continues to move slowly to the east. Again, instability in the atmosphere with that upper level feature. The threat for showers and thunderstorms will continue into the early part of the evening. Later on tonight, cooler, less humid air will be noticeable in the I-95 corridor. But until we get to that point, certainly the threat continues for another round of showers and perhaps even some embedded thunderstorms. Notice out here in the middle part of the country, high pressure ridge in the upper part of the atmosphere. This is a hot, dry pattern for this part of the country over the next several days. Well, let's take a look at a couple of surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z model run. This is again for 2 p.m. this afternoon, the 18Z verification time. Low pressure along that frontal boundary zone up across northern New England. Here's that front by this time early this afternoon. Again, some heavy rainfall possible associated with this cool frontal passage. We had some heavy rain earlier this morning, and the threat continues this afternoon. Maybe even some gusty thunderstorms. We'll have to monitor that over the next few hours. High pressure dominating the scene from south central Canada all the way into the central part of the U.S. All of this moves to the east and produces a generally nice weather pattern for the Mid-Atlantic region Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, here's the forecast map for 0Z tonight. That's 8 p.m. this evening. By this time, that frontal system near the east coast. Still some green here depicted by the the NAM model run from last night. Green indicating precipitation here. The chance will reduce significantly after this point in time as cooler, less humid air pushes into the I-95 corridor for the overnight hours. Well, one final forecast map I wanted to show here comes from a high-resolution model. This is called the HRRR, High Resolution Rapid Refresh model. This is the radar forecast map for 2 p.m. this afternoon, 18Z verification time. And notice this particular high-resolution model indeed has some scattered showers and embedded thunderstorms pretty much up and down the I-95 corridor right in this region. Again, this is a verification time for 2 p.m. this afternoon. So there certainly are some red flags that suggest another round of showers is likely this afternoon in the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philly to New York City, associated with the approach of that cool frontal system. Can even be some embedded thunderstorms. Certainly some more downpours are possible with the cool frontal passage. The threat diminishes later on this evening, and by the overnight hours, cooler, less humid air will be quite noticeable up and down the I-95 corridor. And generally, decent weather for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Certainly temperatures will be quite pleasant on Wednesday and Thursday. Cannot completely rule out an afternoon shower or thunderstorm tomorrow. By Friday, it'll get quite a bit warmer into the mid to upper 80s, and then the weekend looks quite warm and more humid. Again, don't forget the meteor shower, the Perseid meteor shower peaks late tomorrow night into the early part of Thursday morning. Best time to look will be about midnight tomorrow night, Wednesday night, into about 5 or 6 a.m. early Thursday morning. And skies should cooperate. There could be some clouds, but anywhere from partly cloudy to mostly clear. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.